Hey everybody, today I wanted to talk about the role of cryptocurrencies in the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. I think folks have noticed that one of the ways that a lot of people in Russia and Ukraine have been able to basically have money is by the use of cryptocurrency. So let me talk a little bit about that. I don't know if folks noticed, but on Monday, I think it was Monday, so earlier this week, the Russian ruble basically collapsed by 40%. So, people woke up the next day and the money in their bank account was suddenly 40%. It was suddenly worth 40% less than it was the previous day. And so, for us to get some context, here in the United States, we had 10% inflation year over year, and we recognize how much we realized that how much we realized that the price of things went up in that year when we got 10%. Now imagine having 40% in one day. Like, you have money. Let's say you have money in your bank. Let's say you have $10,000 in your bank account, and all of a sudden, those $10,000 now are worth $6,000. It still says that you have $10,000, but they're only worth $6,000 in terms of like purchasing power. And so that's what happened in Russia earlier this week. And so what we're seeing is that a lot of people in Russia are turning into um, into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies in order to maintain their purchasing power. They're converting their Russian ruble into cryptocurrency to maintain their purchasing power. We also see the same thing in Ukraine, where people in Ukraine that are not able to access banks or ATMs are also doing the same thing, where they're converting their local currency into cryptocurrencies. And so the role of cryptocurrencies have been really instrumental in allowing people in both Russia and in Ukraine to maintain their purchasing power through basically the war that's going on in Europe right now. And so this is kind of points to the importance of owning cryptocurrency and owning Bitcoin, because in scenarios where you're no longer able to have access to the money in your bank account, whether that be through sanctions, whether that be through war, banks close, ATMs close, you are still able to maintain your purchasing power. You're still able to maintain a currency that is outside the state. And so I think one of the things that we're realizing from this conflict is there are real life applications for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies when it comes to offering individuals a sense of financial security outside the system. And the Russian-Ukrainian conflict is a perfect example of that. And also, we've also noticed that people around the world have been sending people in Ukraine crypto. There's been news of people of people around the world sending people in Ukraine Bitcoin and other Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies. We even saw the Ukrainian government tweet out an address for them to receive cryptocurrencies donations. So you have state actors now in the form of the Ukrainian government, further legitimizing Bitcoin as a financial asset and asking folks to donate via Bitcoin and via Bitcoin specifically, and also other cryptocurrencies. So cryptocurrencies, are here to stay, and they are a way for people to maintain, their wealth, their purchasing power, and are used in real life scenarios. And so this is something that we're seeing there in Ukraine, like I mentioned, something we're seeing there in Russia. And so it's just really important to have, some money, I think, whatever amount that is, in cryptocurrencies, just for different scenarios that individuals might encounter in their lifetime. And so I wanted to make this video to talk about the importance of cryptocurrencies in this particular conflict and why they've been important. I'd love to hear your feedback. Please comment, please like the video, please subscribe. I'll be making more of these periodically, and I look forward to reconnecting with you.